What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Craze series. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, last episode we were working on getting all the materials for all that. I do want to try and get all that offline just so, we're not doing this all online and everything's, being built online. We're sitting here waiting 7 hours for 400 iron, I guess. What we're going to do is we're going to bring everything over here from our storage into our storage system. Everything's going in here. So all the wood, all stone, everything like that will be going into our area. So yeah, we're gonna bring everything from our storage up there all the way over here. Now we need a lot of wood. We're gonna need a lot. Now, ouch. We're gonna need some dark oak. We're gonna need some, what other kind of logs are there? I don't know what kind of log there. All right, so we got oak. Yep, we have good. We need spruce, jungle, acacia, dark oak, mangrove, and cherry. Now, the good thing about that is we're actually pretty close to a lot of it. So which one are we closer to? Actually, do I even have spruce on me? I have dark oak. Okay, well, we don't need dark oak. That was a pretty quick adventure, We didn't have to go anywhere. All right, also dark oak up there. I'm going to get one piece. All right, we'll do that. We're going to put this one as a stripped piece. There we go. What other ones do we need? We need spruce, which means I don't think I actually have any on me. I don't. Okay, let's see if our chest has any up here. Whoa, I do have a lot of dark. I do have spruce. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all these just because I'm just gonna throw them in. All right, and then spruce. We're gonna throw spruce up there. We get one piece we can turn to this. There we go. And basic dark oak. I have dark oak, so we could just throw those in there. Why am I putting dark oaks in there? What? Right, and then we'll get planks. We'll put those in there, and then we'll just throw everything in that. All right. What else do we need? Oak's done. Spruce is done. Birch is. We need jungle, acacia, dark oak. No, we need jungle, acacia, mangrove, jungle. Okay, so we need jungle. Where do you want to go? Mangrove and cherry. Now, jungle and acacia, or jungle and cherry should be pretty close to. So honestly, we could just go and get that real quick. Cherry is right here, so take all this. All right, there we go. Let me take some saplings because I'm gonna need them later on. All right, let's go to a jungle. How much stuff do I got? Plenty of fuel. All right, we are also gonna need acacia and mangrove, which means mangrove is way over there. I remember seeing mangrove because that's where we got our catfish, which we still need to get. And then acacia is way over there. That's gonna be a little bit annoying, but it should be pretty fine. We just need jungle. Okay, I was about to say I thought I was passing it. All right, and of course we don't need a super big tree. We're just gonna grab a little one. All right, the only two we need now are mangrove and acacia. Let's see, where do we have a mangrove? Mangrove's up here. It's up that way. Okay. All right, right on the other side of here. Ooh, you are acacia. I need you also, and we're also right next to mangrove. 2 in 1. Go. We collect all these acacia saplings because we're gonna need them for our tree farm, and then we gotta get mangrove. I found a catfish. Where's my bucket? And oof, a new catfish that will go into our pond. We'll throw them there. I need mangrove trees, but I don't think. All right, let's go to sleep. Let's figure out how to try and get mangrove logs because I'm not fully sure. I see mangrove roots, but those aren't logs. I need logs. You have to take the roots. Oh nope, right there. Perfect. So they are just sitting in the middle of. All right, there we go. We are completely done with the trees. We just gotta make whatever we can, and then we'll be good. What is it? I think I've already seen this before, but might as well search. Yeah, I think I've been here. Yep, already been here. Well, time to head back. It's somewhere in that direction, somewhere over there. It may take a minute. All right. Well, we are slowly making our way back to base, and then we can just throw all these logs back into our storage. Hooray! Then we're gonna go through our chest, grab every single log that we have, and throw it in. Any mangrove, these. And I'll move that up to mangrove here. I'll be whatever that word is called. I don't know. Stripped. There we go. All right, and there we go. We now have all the wood done except for the other two, which are in the nether, which means we're gonna have to go to the nether. But first, I want to try and get all the logs and everything that I have over here and in my backpack into the spot it needs. We will take the stairs. We will throw those in also. Anything wood related, we'll throw those in. I just gotta try and make sure I have the stuff for it. For this, I want to take all the wood I can. All right, these are the only logs we have left. So I honestly thought I had more, but guess I didn't. Which is kind of sad to know because I always need a lot of wood, and now that I don't have it, I guess I don't really. So we're just placing blocks anywhere now. There we go. All right, well, let's head to the nether. Let's go ahead and get those other two things, and well, we'll fly back. All right, we're gonna go this way because this is our known way of going. Gotta go through our long little tunnel here that you always smack. Crash this real quick. Here we go. We'll just do this. And it broke. She's gone. She's gone forever. No more pickaxe. Ah. Right. Anything up here that I need to worry about? Nope. I'm lagging. I will grab all these. And then we still need the crimson ones. We're gonna have to, there we go. Now I gotta try and find some crimson area I'll be able to find. I think we had a crimson out this, so we'd have to go way back to our portal. All right, back down. Let's actually go over here. Because there might be something back here. So if you have a jetpack, I could just fly around. There is nothing over here. Nothing. Oh, there is crimson. No ogling thingies? I hope not. All right, since we're over here, we might as well explore. All right, well, we got the wood. Let's head back, hover our way over. All right, there we go. We now have our wood, we have the crimson. We have a fun little rainbow because why not? We're gonna warp these ones or strip them down, whatever. I just gotta do this. All right, there we go. Crimson stems, those will go right there, and warped will go right in there. We get these ones, the little stripped ones, and then we put those in those. All right, well, wood is almost done. We still gotta go on the slabs. We got stairs, everything like that. How could I do this? It could go slabs, stairs. How could I set this? I should have some oak. Guess I don't have oak slabs. Am I broke? I don't have my log farm started, so I can't do that. Well, we're gonna get all the wood from here. I'm not gonna worry about the sticks because, well, you can turn everything into a stick, so I might as well just keep those how they are. Well, those, I actually do have some warps, planks up here. All right, I thought I didn't. Oh, we got a lot of things that we got. All right. All right, slabs, we'll go in there. We'll just throw those. They're okay. They're not a thing there. That is dark oak. This is perfect. Spruce, we'll go there. More dark oak logs, because why not? Dark oak slabs, fences there. We need signs. We actually need fence ones, so we'll just put a little spicy. Let's get trapdoor that can go there. Iron bar trapdoor. You can't go anywhere. You are not wood. Well, you are the right type of wood. All right, so we need slabs. So let's go ahead and get some birch. We're just gonna make them in. And we also need birch fences. I don't know if, oh, it does exist. Okay. Well, I just never made a birch fence in my life, apparently. Spruce. There we go. Car. Now this should only hold 14. All right. I gotta get everything out of my backpack. Spruce slabs. Those are actually going in there. Oak fence. And so we need, birch fences and birch fence gates. Those. So the fence is now made. We'll throw those in that. We need a birch trapdoor. Good, pretty good. All right, there we go. Sticks again, I'm not going to put in unless we have something. And then we'll do this. That wasn't all of it, right? Okay. I got to make sure all of it because I don't want to lose that stuff. So then I got to go back here and go get more. And that's something I don't want to do. All right, we need a sign. And then we need trap doors. There's a lot of things that we need. All right, well, we got a few more things that we got to do. So I'm going to turn all of these into all the main things that we actually need. And then we'll work on this one. All right, well, we got most of it. We just don't have these two down here of the, I think it's the cherry and jungle, I think it is. We don't have any more of those out of Laopatia. We are out of those, so we can't make the trapdoors, which I guess is fine. But there's still a few things that we can add to the bottom. I'm not fully sure yet. I don't know what thing I mainly use, but we're just going to keep those open just in case. We can now work on the stone, which means we're going to need cobblestone and every other type of stone. So we're gonna need cobblestone stairs, slabs, and then we're gonna need cobblestone walls. We're gonna need some cobblestone. This, we got stairs, we got those, and then I don't know what kind of cobblestone need. No, cobblestone wall. We need those. Now, I don't really know what other kind of cobblestone. I know we can use some mossy stuff. We can use some deep, but I really don't know what else I can add to the bottom of. So if you have any ideas, let me know what I can put under these. It's, cobblestone related. I don't know if I have that much cobblestone stuff. If not, I could put like minerals down here to be diamond, gold, stuff like that. Because then we could do nuggets, ingots, blocks, raw ore. But we need some mossy, which means I need cobblestone that's mossy. I don't even think I have any up here. Stuff do I have? Chest. I do use chests a lot. So we can actually do doors at the bottom. Now I'm not gonna need that many doors, but really any door is a good door because I'm gonna need something. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to go down, get some more cobblestone, and while we're down there, we might try and get some deep slate too, just so we can store whatever we need. Because I don't think I have any up here, like any. I have a lot of smooth stuff, but really I don't have anything. So really it might just be useless. But right, so I need my vines because I gotta make it to where do that. I need more though. I need more vine, more vine, more vine. Talk about a vine. All right. Well, don't have that much. I didn't get the deep slate, but oh well. All right, well, let's go back down to the mine. Let's get some cobble deep slate real quick, and then we can come back up, set that up, and then we could put stone brick up there. Because, man, that's quite a problem. Where am I going? Wrong side. I need deep slate. All right, so we got the deep slate. So what we need now is stairs, slab, and a wall, which, again, should be pretty simple. We have the stair, we have the slab, or the wall, and the slab. There we go. That is simple. just what we want. Alright, anything deep slate. I'm not gonna do the deep slate tiles. We're gonna do as a couple deep slate, and then we're gonna get our stone bricks and put those in. But we also need stone stuff too. And then we got our cracked stone bricks. Get that out of here. We can't make cracked stairs. How is that not possible? I might need to put these in cutter. Yep, I guess not. Okay. That sucks. So I actually need some stone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over under here, go to our XP farm, get the stone. There we go. And of course, I don't need every little stone I have. That should be enough. All right. That should be enough. Be fine. And of course, it's raining. Let me just sleep that out real quick. So do that. And then we do that. Oh, no stone walls. Oh, wow. Why does that not make sense? That we have cobblestone walls, we have stone, everything else, but no stone walls. There is mossy. Well, we'll throw those in. I'll take one of those. I just need 4 things of vines. That's it. I think I'm out of vines, even though I had multiple of them, so I don't know where they went. We are out. Cool. That's great. That means I need to go and get some more vines, which means I gotta go all the way back to the jungle. Fine. I guess we'll head back. All right. So we got. Oh, ouchie. We got some of the stone and cobblestone stuff like that done. We have the stone. We got cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, deep slate, stone brick, and then mossy stone brick. So we still need more things here. I'm not fully sure what can actually fit on these though. So I'm gonna have to try and figure something out that can go there. So there's more things we gotta add. What other things do I have in here? What things can I throw out that I don't? I don't need those crack stones. Things that I don't need. I might need all this. I might. Probably not. We'll keep the clipboard because I may need that. I will keep dust like that. I do need the saplings, so we are gonna have to keep those. Wooden support. I don't know. I mean, that's just some decoration, so I'm really not too worried about that. Don't need that. I don't need. Obviously, minerals I will keep. All right. All right. So we kind of have that all set up. We just have a lot more things that we got to take care of, like all the copycat items, which is going to get its own little section. We're going to have pretty well all of them. And then we're going to need minerals and everything like that. Probably going to throw minerals in here. We'll throw copycats in this one. Why am I lagging? What is causing? There's too many blocks? Probably. I wouldn't be. So let me get all my minerals and materials. All right. So we got our backpack somewhat set, kind of. Got most of our minerals. That was everything in our backpack, not everything in. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to get everything that I have. I guess not that much. We will take flint also. That is considered a mineral. All right. So we got our minerals. It's not, well, it actually is pretty well everything. Not that much, but it is. So we're going to do these in order from less to best, I guess. And then the end will be the create stuff. So obviously the worst thing is copper. And you can make copper nuggets too. Perfect. Fine. I'm gonna throw cactaceous in there. They're a little fishy. So nuggets at top. We'll do that. And then how's this go? Nugget, ingot, block. That's pretty much how it goes. Or we go. All right. And then we need press. So we're gonna go press 16 or however many we have. Really, we only need 1 press. When it comes in, it's automatically sent to the system, and they could just go through whatever it needs. So coal is actually a 1-2. Coal nuggets exist, right? Not in this mod. So we have coal, and do that real quick. And we're gonna go off of the order of this. We have iron, so we have these. Do I have any pressed iron on me? So I could just throw these. I don't. Okay, well, we gotta press some iron. Iron, and then we got copper. We got copper. We have these. I need that back actually. Gotta press one. Actually, no, we already have pressed. We need those. All right, and then we need gold, which nuggies, we like gold. We like gold. Gold's good. Okay, and we gotta press some gold. Get some. There we go. Make it pretty simple. We just gotta keep going back and forth and get all this set. All right, so we are almost done with everything. We just have a few things that we have. We'll get glowstone. All right, well, we got our minerals in. We got our coal, iron, everything pretty well set. We even got emeralds sitting in here. We even got our alloy, flint, nether quartz, glowstone, and everything else. So we should finally be able to get the some of this other stuff over here. Now we're just gonna make one of everything. I'm gonna get a little bit more. There we go. I'm gonna do one of everything of the copycat blocks. And there is so much here, I'm gonna run out. And we already have copycat slope. I have 7,000 things of those. All right, I'll just throw these in. I'm not worried about how they really gonna be set. We're just all right. We are almost done with the copycat blocks. We just have a few more that we gotta make. I can't remember. We got to there. I need one more piece of zinc, which I don't have on me. Trying to make it for our backpacks are for like traveling, things like that. But right now, I really don't have a way of travel. I feel like I'm gonna get shot in a second. Yep. See? Oh, he's a runner. And we're gonna go to sleep because we have monsters right there. All right. So copycat blocks are completely finished. That's good. we now have no more of those. All right. The other thing that we're gonna have to start is I don't know yet. We'll have to figure that out. We are gonna end today's video here though. I will try and continue this. I do want to try and get some of that stuff for our train depot, but that may take a bit because we are going to be streaming tonight. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. Basically, a whole bunch of different variety content stuff, everything like that. Everything like that. Again, we're also going to be streaming tonight and from now on. So if you want to check that out, we're going to be doing it on Twitch. We're going to probably do some YouTube and Kick. It's mainly going to be Twitch and Kick tonight. So we just got those going. But again, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.